All right, so I unlocked and I made the large shredder. And we've got it here. Toby, shut it. All right, I've got a scrap container here. So what you do, this is real easy. Put your scrap container on. Just gonna put it on the rover here. And you run around and you find debris to shred. It doesn't have to be debris. You can shred things that you've already made. So if we get out and we look at these used fuselage thrusters that we did, they're no good. You can't reuse them, but we can shred them and get some scrap. So you just stick them right there. Now you're not going to get your stuff back, but you're going to get scraps. And that's what you want. You want to get some scrappy materials. Some things take a long time to chew up. Some things are pretty quick. But you can see it's building this little scrap resource. And it's going to go right into our canister, just like that. And then you just load up the next one. Go get a seed for Sylvie. Oops. There we go. We got a Sylvie seed. So you take your scrap. And we already looked at the trade platform. I was going to go to Calidor to get some tungsten. Some wolframite. And I'm like, why? We already have all the components that we need to make the shredder. Let's make the shredder and utilize the trade platform. So I don't really have to go anywhere. We just got to find, and you know, I got a whole pile of stuff over here. Can I scrap the scrapper? I can shred the shredder. I forget what it is, but there is, it's not like it's not a glitch or a cheat, but there's something you can make and then shred, and the number of scraps outweighs the resources needed to make the initial thing. You know what I'm saying? Forget what it is. It's like light posts or something. It's something crazy. Okay, while that's shredding, I've gone through and done it a couple of times, and now we have some wolframite. We're going to take this wolframite and we're going to make, gosh dang it, a little bit tricky to set up. We got to get one in here. Set the filter. Get our tungsten. Now we can turn it on. Like I said, we're not going to get a whole bunch, but we're going to get some. While that's going, we can go chewing up some more stuff. It doesn't have to be, you can put this here if you wanted to. It doesn't have to be on your truck. So if I come over here and move it to here, the shredder's going to work. It's going to work great, and it's just going to put the scrap right on the trade platform. So this might be better since we're right here. Just chewing up our stuff. Okay. I want to keep these. Canisters are fun. We need one more tungsten carbide. So let's grab a carbon. I've been making all kinds of extra stuff. Oh, I got the carbon on there. Okay, cool. Put it back. And we need a tungsten carbide. Spit it out. Stick it on there. Get it going. Why do I have this? Why are we doing this? I also unlocked, so I went down to the Silva core and I grabbed 2 of these canisters, which is 64 Astronium, and this has just been chewing away, and I bought a couple things. So now we're at 6,500. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the paver, which is what I want. Down to 1,600. Just let it run. It's all right. We're doing okay. Let's go ahead and grab this again, and this is full, so let's send it up. Take these batteries off. Take this, put this down. It should collect our wolframite. La 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 la. Okay, here we go. We're gonna take our tungsten carbide and we're gonna make a drill. This is a drill that you put on the front of rovers or arms. Okay. It's a nice big drill head. This is model 1. Let's pick it up and take it. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna collect a bunch of soil real fast. So we're gonna come here to the front of our rover and we're gonna stick it right there. Nailed it. And now what we can do is go get a bunch of soil. Let's get this other canister here. And let's detach. We can put that on the back, put these 2 up here. Actually, let's do this. Let's put these on the back. Just trying to think. Get some power going. So we're going to get in the seat. Now we've got this new ring in front of our rover. And what this is indicating is the circle that the drill's going to hit. And so now what we can do is we can come to a mountain or whatever, hit C to turn it on. Does it C? Oh, V. We're going to hit V to turn it on, and depending on where you look is going to be the grade at which you're going to go. We started low. Now you got to be careful with this because we don't have the paver. We're just sucking up. Come on. We're just sucking up dirt. Does take a lot of power, but we're just chewing up dirt. And as you can see on that soil canister back there, we're collecting all of that dirt. All that soil is just for us. And then you can come back, adjust your angle of attack. This is a really good way to get a lot of soil fairly quickly. Right? Instead of us manually going and filling up canisters, we're just driving the truck, picking up some soils. Okay, look at that. We already almost have one full soil canister. And you can just keep doing this as much as you want. as much as you want. This is really good on Glacio. Because you're gonna get look at this, we're also collecting resources. So if I turn around, see if we can turn around in this thing. Let's go back. Let's get ourselves an empty canister. Apparently we're just getting some basic stuff. Where is an empty canister? That's full. Those are full. We got wolframite. What? I want that wolframite in the container. There we go. Let's get chewing up some more stuff. Ugh, sidetracked again. Again and again. It's all right. Let's grab a fresh canister off the train. And we're gonna put, I'm gonna start putting in some grass. And now as we go along, the grass that we get is automatically going to be collected in there. So if we come in here and hit V, start chewing through all this terrain. Dang it. The grass is automatically, you can see it there, it's automatically going into our container. Ooh. Okay, so this works anywhere for anything. It's great for soil. It's great for doing all kinds of stuff. Now the canisters don't have to be in the back. I just put them there because it's easier to see. All right, so if we come in here, and attach, we're going to be able to do the same thing. So it's a good way, putting that drill up front is a good way to collect resources. Let's get my QRTGs. Have we unlocked anything? Seems like we have. What are these? Oh yeah, 2 more QRTGs. We'll just plug them into the system. I don't need them on me. Okay, what are we doing? Let's unlock some other fun stuff. Oops. We have our thrusters. Fault finder, I don't know what that is. Here's your other drill heads, which we don't need just yet. Not required. Although it's fun, we got 3,000 bytes. What do I need for this? I need 7,500. Ugh. I really want the auto extractor. We don't need anything there. We got all that. Those are platforms. Here we go. I need 4,500 to get the arm, but then we need silicone and titanium and steel. What do we need for silicone? I've seen that used in other recipes. We need methane, quartz, and resin. Okay, so one thing we have to do is go to other planets to get things, the gases. Right, we can't get methane here, I don't think. Let's take a look. On Novus and Atrox, we're gonna need methane to go get some other things to make silicone. Let's hold off on that. Let's make a bunch more hydrogen. Let's get some more hydrogen. Let's just keep making a bunch of it. Watch our battery just drop. Okay, I've reorganized a little bit. Yeah, we need to keep chewing away at stuff. Really kill these batteries. It just helps with cleanup. And now we can take our battery or our full container and make more resources if we need to. We got our scrap. We got our wolframite. Is this ready? No, it's not ready to go. Oops. I don't want to shred that. Can't anyway because it's too big for the machine. All right, our tray is empty. Let's do some harvesting. Grab one of each of these and put them on. You have to double click them because the code in the computer says, hey, and the game's like, okay, he picked it up. He owns it. He's going to put it back down. He's going to plant it. Everything's going to be great. Let's start working on getting these over here and shredded. Again, super grab is E, like you're going to do something, but it lets you grab things from real far away. These are large storage. I didn't know where to put them, so just put them here for now. What can we print that we might need? Oh, I unlocked the large shuttle. Let's make it 2 exo chips, titanium, and ceramic. We need a titanium alloy. Something tells me we already have one. We have an aluminum alloy. Something tells me we're not going to be able to make this because we need nitrogen. It's okay. We'll get to it later. We'll get to it later. Look at that. Power's getting drained super fast. So let's stop that. It's such a hog. All right, we need more power. What do we have that we can use to make more power? We can do wind turbines for 3,500. Kind of don't want those. Well, I have solar. Come here. Arms. There we go. Solar, glass and copper, aluminum. Let's get some solar panels going. Glass and copper. Here's a stack of copper. Here's a can of glass. We're gonna have to get these out of the way. I made a bunch of them. All right. Let's make 2, 4, 6, 4. Let's make 4. Let's make 8. If we can. Because what I want to do, we're going to grab one of these. We're going to stick them down here. Unpack it. This will hold 4. We're just going to make some solar arrays. It's going to catch the sun, really give us a boost on power. when the sun is up, anyway. Super grab. This is just an extra platform that I had sitting around doing nothing. And let's start doing a large 2 iron, 2 resin. Let's get these back here. Two iron. And grab that one. The other one. Do that. Here's some more wolframite. Get some stuff taken care of. Okay, we got solar panels. That's 4. Medium generator. Let's do aluminum and ceramic. For the wind. There's aluminum and there's ceramic. Okay, we chewed up all the things that we wanted to chew up. Solid thruster. It's got to be opened. Brand new, right out of the box. Okay, only had 1 ceramic. Let's start getting this stuff organized here. Okay, there's that. We got an empty one. Put that there. We're getting there. Yeah, this is fun stuff. It's like, you can see how long it's taken me to do stuff. It's just the game, and so there's no quick way of doing anything really, unless you cheat. And we're just taking our time. So this is going to be our new power array. It'll hold 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, it'll hold 4 of our new bunkers. So let's grab it. We'll stick it on the back side. We're just going to expand. Twisty turny, doink, right there. We can line it up a little bit. Make it look nicer. Put that there. And then we can put our solar array there. Grab 1, 2, 3 more. We can put that there. Turn them around here in a minute. pretty sure I hit F. There we go. I twisted them. Now we can start loading it up with all kinds of power generating tools. And we should have enough. Let's get this thing fired up. There we go. We got another wind generator. Yeah, this is really boring. I mean, it's different when you're doing it, right? Another thing we can make, which we have not made before, let's come in here and let's cycle through and look at come on. We need one graphite. This is a splitter. We have one graphite right here. So a copper and a splitter. And what this will allow us to do, it allows you to take one input and split it off, shocker, into multiple things. So let's disconnect that. Let's take our splitter and let's set it like this right there. Now we're going to plug this in and then plug it out to the side. Now when we come here and we hit F, we can see how much power we're using. 13 U's per minute. Now let's shut this off and see how many U's. Power 18. Feels why what why are those half but on the other side it's full? Oops. 30 because we're generating. We got power happening with the wind. Sun's gone down. The wind stopped moving. And so now it dropped down to 13. And I'm assuming that's because of this. 5, 10, 15, 20. These are only going to produce 20 per second of power. This is taking 2 of that. This alone takes 20. So we need more medium batteries. Lithium and zinc. Let's do it. I ain't scared. We got 6 zinc. And where's our lithium? Right there. We got 14 lithiums. And let's get our zincs and our lithiums. Let's just do it all. Batteries, batteries. This only takes 1 unit of power. Ooh. We drained it. Look at that. Now we got a whole other canister of 27 more Astroneer to use for what am I talking about? Let's do this. Grab one of those. We're gonna fill this up with all the batteries. It's it's a 2 slot. These are gonna charge up. Let's just go ahead and put this over here. There they go. Can't have too much power. You cannot have too much power because we're going to keep expanding our whole process. Now, let's take a look at this power for a minute. Now, we can see all of these on this side have full power. And so they're going to generate and produce power whenever the wind's blowing or the sun's out. And that's what they're going to do. Let's make this look a little nicer. Let's put the solar panels on that end. I know it's dumb. And we can put batteries in there. Add on to it. There we go. Wind's coming up. Everything on this side is going to generate power because it's all connected. The power will flow out this way. Whatever, if I have anything over here generating power, will only supply these. It won't feed back into the main batteries because the power that we have is limiting that flow to one direction. Like these. Go put these down here. It's not a lot, but it'll help. Every bit helps. So they're going to get 2 units of power to these when the wind's not blowing and the sun's not out. If we look at 27.5. So we could turn this on now. It's going to reduce our power, but that's okay. Because this takes, 2 units of power. We are good to go. 25. Okay. What else do we need? If we're gonna do more batteries, let's suck those up. That's empty. This is, we'll put that here. We could go driving around and see if we can find some more stuff, or we could go get some more astronium. There's the sun. 25. We're definitely generating power. We can see that our batteries are filling up instead of draining, even if they're slow. We got the sun out. We're doing good. Oh, we're not really using our power. There we go. Lightning with negative means you're losing power. Losing power. Okay, let's stop that. Let's take a look. We got 6,700. I don't have enough for it. This is the auto extractor, and I want to start using that because I want to start, we're getting close. We need an exochip, steel, tungsten carbide, and rubber. I think we have all of that minus the chip. So let's grab this. This being our explosive dynamite. And I did not see... Didn't see any containers up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these off. And we're going on a walkabout. Down below. To get some exo crates. We can fit 3 on here. And that's going to give us quite a bit. Now, I'm taking the tractor for the rover. I call it the tractor. I'm taking the rover for a few reasons. One, I want to just make sure it's fun. But while we're here, we might be able to make sure that all of our ramps can fit everything. I'm not saying I'm looking for our indicators on the radar to tell us. There we go. We got one now. Tell us that we have, ooh, hey, everybody, chill out. That we have the availability of crates. So let's go over here. I see it. It's right hiding back here. And let's put it there. There's one. And I'm just trying to mask, I'm trying to get a bunch of chips. Now, when you're backwards like this, you can go ahead and just stick your seat on the other end. And drive the other way. Oh, it's on me. That's why I saw it. It's center screen. There's another one. There's another one. Let's go get them. There it is. Set it down. I'm going to hit E to extra long grab. Stick it right there. And then we can move that. And grab our light. Put it on the front so we can see. No, we have another one here. It's right back here. We're gonna go get it. Cool. This is gonna work out great. This is the fun, you know, the exploration part of the game. I see it right over there to the right. Cool. Go here a little ways. Grab it. Place it over. What? Where did that come from? Cool. We got 3. Now what we could do... well, we have a spot up on the mountain that we've already got set for this. So, let's flatten this out. And all of this, because we're going to do a big U-turn. There we go. Oops. Gotta hit the right button. Still be eaten. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Fine. Whatever. There's gonna be more quartz. We'll get it. It's fine. Just trying to do a quick thing. Trying to do a quick thing. It's another reason why I try to make my landings nice and big between the levels, so that just like this would be really nice. It's all right. It is what it is. Is it Sylvie? Is Sylvie a male or a female? Someone asks in Discord. Who cares? Oh, just getting ready to eat. Okay, let's take these. Let's back up a little bit. You can explode these wherever you want. There's no wrong place to put these. I mean, there is, but we'll just go out here. Let's explode them. So let's go over here. Stacky, stacky, stacky. And we're going to take our dynamite, stick it somewhat in the middle, hit F. Hopefully it won't hurt our truck. Bang! F to flip. It's all good. How many do we get? Oh man, we got a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 3 a piece out of that, and there's debris that we could. Hey, who's the genius who didn't bring a something? These can't go. These don't go in canisters, so we're gonna have to get something else to hold them. There's 9 of them, so it won't fit on the little tiny thing here. And I think we have a silo available. Let's grab it. There we go. This will hold 9. Got a whole bunch of ammonia right over there. There we go. Man, that's a lot. We can do a lot with that. Okay. We got our payload. Our booty. Let's take it back. We wanted that for something. Can't remember what it is right now. I swear. We needed it for, let's put it right back here because we're going to use it for these two. We need to make steel. No, what did we need? There's the extractor. We need steel and an exo chip. Let's do the auto extractor. Let's do this. Tungsten carbide. Tungsten. And, oops. Tungsten and carbon. We're gonna need one of those. Tungsten, carbon. I'm gonna show you how these work. Let's make that. Don't need the lithium batteries. What was I trying to make? Was it down here at the large? I was such a dork. Titanium, copper, quartz. I think I turn all my quartz into glass. Like a goober. What on earth was I trying to do? Let's do... We have train stations unlocked. Was it the large? I swear. Exochip, titanium alloy, ceramic. That's tungsten carbide. Titanium needs nitrogen, so we can't do that just yet. Okay. So let's do... Okay, let's just do it. Auto extractor. We're gonna do it. That was expensive, but the auto extractor is really cool. We need a tungsten carbide, an exo chip. Let's unload our backpack here. We need 4 separate things. The heck? I swear. This game is so bugged. We need exo chip, steel. Argon, iron, carbon. We can make argon. No, we can't. Gosh, dang it. All right. Argon. We got to do a trip. We're going to grab this. I thought I had a packager someplace. No, we don't need to. We're just going to stick it. Oh my gosh. We're just going to stick it. Yep, I need to package it. I thought I had a packager here someplace. It's on Calidor. It's okay, we can make some more. Wait, what is this? Argon, right there. Argon, oh my gosh. Argon, iron, and carbon. Carbon, iron. We're eventually going to get to a point where I'm going to have massive amounts of all these things. I'm going to automate this process. It's just going to take friggin' forever to do it. All right. We got our steel. Exochip, steel, tungsten, and we need 1 rubber. There it is. And we go to the large printer. There it is. We gon' print it. And I will show you how this works. We're gonna need... Oh, this is gonna be such a pain. We're gonna need... some train rails. We don't need them, but let's just make some. This is so much more fun when you're not trying to explain it to somebody. Just rails. Aluminum, resin. Aluminum, resin. Let's just grab a stack of those. We'll come back to it later. And we'll grab these. We're gonna need an arm. Don't need it, but it does help. And an arm is aluminum and graphite. And we have the aluminum. Let's put this back. Oops. I know. I'm a dork. And the graphite. Let's just grab one because I just need one. An arm. Boink. Okay, we have an arm. Let's grab one of these. We need at least one empty storage. We need something for that to sit on. Yeah, let's go make one of those. Long army thing. I think it's made here. Yep, right there. 2 resin, not a problem. Stick it there. Stick it there. There's lots of working around to do the things, but auto extractor is going to be awesome. So we're going to pick it up, put it on the back of our truck. We are also going to need a plethora. Well, we could use some power extenders. That's used with copper. And let's go ahead and make that. Should be real quick. Backpack's full. Let's take that off and that off. Make another one. All right, power extenders. We got our arm. Look at all the things we need to be awesome. Okay, let's drive around. I found, we're just going to do it topside surface. I found a good place that had that ammonia. So we're going to come over here and get stuck. I'm doing it over here for a reason. Dang it. Oh, come on. Because our train system's already kind of going this way. And we can tap into the power. Hopefully. Is this where I want it? Let's just try it. So you take it. You unbox it. And now you got this massive thing. So this is really interesting. It's going to need power, which is fine. But along the side is that green bar. And when you set it down, see how it kind of fills? That tells you the concentration, the richness of the ore that you're gonna try and grab. So you want that to be as full as possible. You want as much green as you possibly can have right there. Doesn't look like we're gonna get it completely full, but tired of screwing around with it. So we're gonna set it there. And notice how we are near a train station or a train depot. Let's go ahead and grab this and start pulling some power out. And if this doesn't work, then we're gonna, oops, let's not where I wanted it. Change where our rail is. So we have that. Let's go ahead and open up our arm or our platform. And this we can put right here. And we have an arm to stick on the end. And let's just twist it around. That looks good. Let's actually spin this because there is an output. That'll work. So the output's there. Arm is gonna pick it up. Let's go lock it down. And then we need to plug it in. So let's plug this into here. And then come back with cables. Oops. Bang. Now we got to turn everything on. So let's turn on the arm, turn on the auto extractor, and it's going to automatically, see it filling up there? It's going to automatically gather some resources. The arm will pick it up and put it in the container. And this is just going to run in the background. Just let it run in the background. Now the idea is to have one of these for everything. I'm gonna have to make a lot more auto extractors, but it's taking power. It's taking 8 units of power. The arm's taking another 1, so we need to factor that into our process. We need 8 units of power to get this thing running. What? Did I turn it off? I must have turned it off. There we go. Got a nugget. Put it in. Process verified. So at the end of this episode, we've made our first step towards automation. Come on, turn around. Our first step towards automation. Now we don't have to, I mean, we got to come back here from time to time to make sure that it's still working and grabbing what we need it to grab, doing its thing. It's not Factorio foolproof. There's still some things we got to do. Okay, so we did that. Now and we got to make a bunch more stuff. So I'm gonna have to train station, titanium, copper, and quartz. I need to go find some quartz. I got a couple of spots on my back. I had a bunch of quartz earlier, but I turned it all into glass, and I almost didn't because I feel like something needs quartz. Something needs quartz, all right. This guy needs quartz. Let's build us a little ramp. Come up here. Should be able to grab a couple. I don't need all of them. There we go. We got 2. That'll work. See, and then once we get a bunch more auto extractors going or built, we can come down here and put auto extractor on a big patch of quartz and celery light and laterite and all the different ites, and just have it automatically collecting for us. And then we'll put train stations. What's your problem? We'll put did the wind blow it over? We'll put train stations and then have the train just go pick stuff up. Okay, so we need titanium and copper. Titanium and copper. We got the copper. That means we get to use some scraps. Titanite 2-to-1. Ouch. That's expensive. How many do we need? 2 titanium. I don't think that was enough. We're gonna have to go back to... I'm gonna have to go back to Glacio. I think I'm gonna go... I think I'm gonna go and build a bunch of stuff out. I'm gonna go set up, because a lot of this stuff you get the gist of the game by now. I'm gonna go build this whole setup and process on every planet. I need to do it anyway because I'm tired of waiting on little tiny 1 or 2 things of gas. I'm gonna go set up a gas thing on every single planet. I'm just gonna do it. So we got, oh, this will work. 2 titanium. Come on. 2 titanium. This will be just enough. And grab it. And grab it. We'll build a train station. So next episode, I'm going to have a bunch of process built out. I'm going to have a whole bunch of things that we can do. We're going to set up some train stations. We're going to set up a train network to go around and collect all the things. I really don't like doing it here because I still feel cramped. I might set it all up on Glacio, because I've done it before on Glacio. It just has more, it has more open space. It's a bigger planet. I might do that. Or Calidor. Maybe Calidor. Let's look at our planets. Calidor's big. Sun is very high. High power from the sun. Glacio. Wind is very high. I got some decisions to make.